Hello, people of the interwebs! Welcome back to Let's Play Tomba 2 for RGOGNOCA, a really good old game no one cares about. I am WanderGirl108, and welcome back to this! Now, in the last episode I said no one likes the water temple. I didn't mean to misconstrue it as I hate this place, because there's nothing in this game I truly hate, per se. Oh yeah, these things hurt you, by the way, until you turn them into stepping stones. Ow. Is it there? Oh, maybe not. Anyway, there's nothing about this game that I actually hate. There's no part of this game that I, like, groan and go, oh, that part. Maybe the trolley ride, but even that's not that bad. And this isn't that bad either. But it is definitely my least favorite part of this game. And again, I want to clarify, the problem with it, aside from the weird gimmick that I'm going to show you in this episode, just how weirdly they took it, the other thing is, again, the curse, quote unquote, on this place is literally nothing. Like, this place wasn't cursed to be watery, it was always water. Wrong button. Anyway, I'm dying. I don't need a large lunchbox because I haven't been getting heart pots, but yeah. And also, hello, miss.
Excuse me, are you good at swimming? The water temple is, as the name implies, mostly filled with water. And the evil pig magic has caused continual rain as well. It's making the current flow faster.
See, she says that, but I've never noticed that much of a difference between cursed and uncursed in terms of the water. I mean, the water still there's still a water current, so the curse is basically non-existent on this place as far as I'm concerned. Like, you know, the mine area, the mud is lava, so you can't get into the mines. The snow area, you have to wear a flying squirrel clothes or you freeze and take ice damage. The ghost area, it's not explicitly stated, but the water, even if you have the ability to swim, you can't swim in the water while that area is cursed. And, you know, it's just generally, you know, not a fun place. It's full of ghosts. Though the ghosts do stay even after you uncurse the area, but that's more for gameplay reasons. And the circus village, you can't talk to anyone unless you have the ability to speak pig. So, like, you know, the other 4 areas that are cursed, the curse has an active effect on your ability to interact with the area. Here, if you can swim, there's really no difference. But it is weird that Tomba can't swim. And also, this is a weird thing for someone to say upon meeting someone. That, like, this is a really funny greeting. It always struck me as odd how this mermaid just starts going, hey, can you swim? And it's like, well, I'll let Zippo say.
If you can't swim, this is a truly dangerous place.
I'll let Zippo.
What are you doing in a place like this?
Yeah, you seem to be stuck in a tank, lady. I don't think I'm the one you should be worrying about.
Were you captured by the water pigs?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that voice acting blunder. This isn't the last you're gonna see of it, although this is actually... No, there is one actual thing where they should have done another take, but they didn't. I'll point that out when we get to it. But they're all late. But they're both late game. The other one I'm thinking of is optional. Also, fun fact: you can turn off the voices for this game. The voice acting is optional in this game. I didn't know that until my friend started going through the options menu and saw that was a thing. So, you know, not too egregious, but yeah, I feel like That definitely called for another take, because that's the opposite of what she said. The text box is correct, to be clear.
I see. We've got to help somehow.
Thank you. It's been so long since I've been here. Let's see. You can fill this water tank up to the brim and escape from the top. In order to do that, we need to fill this hole.
Tomba, there's a hole right here.
Yes, the water pigs left that hole. The water just drains back out.
So what do we do?
Just above the water temple entrance, there's a person who makes crystal for decorating the temple. I think he made this water tank. We should consult with him.
The room above the entrance. I found it.
Well, we haven't yet, but... yeah! The cracks in this game start to show around here. Interesting. I've never been in this room before giving that dude the cog. So I didn't know that this room is actually dry until you do that. Oh, that's a spoiler. I'm sorry, my brain just died for a second. It does that sometimes. Anyway. How about I see what happens if I don't give him the cog, but I do repair the tank, because I've never done that. Shoot. Anyway, the room above the water temple. Let's go there. Ow. Ugh. Yeah, this place is annoying. This room is the room. Hello, sir.
I'm making the decorations for the water temple. The transparent decorations are particularly complicated. I use a special crystal, but it's really hard to get. If I just had some crystal, I could make something for you boys.
Okay, where do I find it?
In fact, these are pincers of crystal taken from the great clawed long-legged turtle.
The great clawed long-legged turtle. Okay.
That's one tough customer, you know. A real pain to catch.
Okay. Also, this is the first time I've played this game with this context. Well, maybe it's not, but it's the first time I'm thinking of it actively. Turtles do not live inside their shells. Turtles are their shells. So when you do this, you very clearly demonstrate this is not a turtle. It's not even a tortoise. It is a crab. Oh yeah, now we get a pincer, because that's crystal. But yeah, no, this is interesting. What happens if you don't do the thing? I am gonna die. Sure is a good thing dying isn't really a problem in this game. Yeah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Yeah, no, there is no penalty for dying in this game. Which, on the one hand, is nice, especially... See, it's not just the water that's annoying here, it's these platforms with the spike things. You need to ride those platforms up to get up here so you can go places. I jumped that completely by accident, but I'm not complaining. But, like, it's so difficult to get the timing just right so that, like, you go up without hitting the spikes. It's really dumb, and I hate it. Anyway. Here's this.
Huh? You got one? You boys are amazing! Okay, this should be enough. Wait just a moment.
Funnily enough, Mizuno has the exact same line. This should be enough, wait just a moment. I haven't done that part yet in this playthrough, but that line is repeated by another character elsewhere. Also, did we tell him what we needed?
Da, ta-da, ta-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. It's ready, and like I promised, this is for you, boys.
Quite a decoration. A flat panel. If he didn't know that we needed a flat panel, it'd be kind of messed up for him to just make us a flat panel and say, here, this is a present. Because, whatever. Anyway, happy coincidence or not, it works, whatever. It's far from the biggest thing worth questioning in this game. Oh dear. So yeah, this is a thing I've never done.
Excellent. That should block the hole.
And it just adheres magically because game. But that's fine.
Then, open the water gate in front of this room and wait for the water. Then, open the water gate in front of this room and wait for the water.
A line of dialogue I have literally never heard before. Neat. Yeah, this idea was dumb for how to do this Let's Play, but I've gotten weird benefits from it, so I'm not gonna complain. Anyway, here's your thing, dude.
It's the round cog.
I feel like a round cog would be extremely ineffectual. Because the whole point of a cog is that it interlocks with other cogs that catch on each other to turn a mechanism. But a perfectly circular cog has no teeth to catch on anything. They could have chosen literally any other shape. Any shape with corners. But they chose the one that has no corners. Whatever.
I thought it was gone forever. Now, to the water gate.
Oh yeah, I didn't comment on the funny noises the crystal guy made. I'm sure my snail brain texted it for me.
That does it. And here, now the water gate's open. Have you seen the water tank in this room? It was made by our own crystal craftsman, and it's quite a piece of work.
It's a box. My mom has made better stained glass than that. Not joking, my mom used to do stained glass for a hobby. Anyway. So now there's water in here. You know, I always kind of hated completing that mission because it made getting here harder. I don't know why I never thought to save it until after I fixed the tank. But there you go.
Then, you just ride the water up and out. Thank you. You've really been a help. I want to give you something in return. What's this? You have a pig suit? Then I have the perfect thing to give you. Through ancient wisdom, by the water spirit's protection, I give this suit new powers.
Because that's a thing mermaids can do, apparently.
Surprised that I just added more power to your pig suit? I gave you the power to swim. In other words, anyone who puts this swimming pig suit on can swim, no matter how bad a swimmer.
So 2 things. 1, in the first game, Tomba learned how to swim. The fact that he can't in this game makes no sense. Oh, 3rd thing I just noticed. The ripple effect around the mermaid is going over the top of the wooden planks we're standing on. Anyway, so yeah, number 1, Tomba learned how to swim. We shouldn't need this. And yes, it has to be the pig suit. There is no way to have her transform any other sort of clothing into the swimming thing. Because pigs! Because that's the theme of the games. Not the worst theme, but, you know, I would have liked it to be a slightly less ugly clothing, but whatever. Second thing. Genuine question for anyone in the comments. How can a person not swim? Like, this is something I just generally don't understand, the idea of someone not being able to swim. Like, I mean, I understand not knowing specific swimming, you know, strokes, certain, like, styles, but just being able to, like, push yourself through the water, that, I don't see how that's confusing. Like, obviously, if you're an infant and you don't have full control of your body yet, you don't have full motor function, yeah, okay, I understand that. But, like, someone who is old enough to have at least moderately good motor control over their bodies, so, like, anyone older than a toddler, I don't understand them not being able to swim. So can anyone explain that to me? Because I just don't get it. Like, you push against the water and you move. It's not hard or complicated. You know? It's as simple as, like, it's basically as simple as picking something up and putting it down. It's not something you have to learn, quote unquote. And for Tomba, who is clearly not a child, like, he's a young man at this point, how can an adult, even a young adult, not swim? I don't get that. Swimming isn't hard or confusing or complicated or like you can intuit what to do. If you fall into a liquid, even if you've never been in a liquid before, your body can intuit what to do about it. You just have to not thrash. Because if you thrash, then you'll, you know, get confused and your body will seize up. But, like, as long as you don't panic, like that's the only thing you need to know how to swim is don't panic. I don't know. So yeah, on 2 levels, this gimmick frustrates me. But, you know, video game, whatever.
It's a gift to show my gratitude. Well, come on, try it on.
Yes, just get changed in front of a woman.
How is it? No need to worry about drowning now.
We can go over here for some reason. It's unclear why at the moment. We'll understand later, but we'll just leave her to her freedom. Where did dude with cog go? Can't... Anyway. Now, at last... There's a bit of floatiness to the pig suit. You don't just flop straight back down like you would if you weren't wearing any clothing. So that's nice, I guess. Anyway, here is why I had to undo getting the fishhook at the start of the game.
Who's there? Tell me.
Let me warn you, I'm really shy around people. I don't like talking to strangers.
If you have a scale, like that fisherman I once met long ago at the starting beach. A mermaid was kidnapped by the pigs just a few days ago. Oh, I was so frightened.
I only trust those people, like that fisherman to whom I gave a scale.
Okay. So that's all I get for waiting this long and resetting my game. Ah, well. So anyway, yes, we can swim now. Convoluted reasons aside, swimming is now a thing we can do. Lovely, lovely. And apparently when that pig is underwater, you can only get hurt by it. That's really dumb. You see what I mean about this area being frustrating? Even when you have the swimming pig suit, it's not a fun place. But you can do this. Ow, what? Game. Literally the point of me doing that was so that the platform wouldn't push me up into the spikes. Which, yes, this is a thing you can do. You can do like a little bum bash. Frickin'. Which instantly kills things. Okay, good to know. I am not doing so well. Frickin'. I'm trying to get that red chest, if you couldn't tell. And that's probably going to make up the rest of the video because... Dang it. And that wasn't even worth it. But anyway, we can swim now. And that means we can climb this ladder. And go further. So yeah, there is a current here, but it's not really that much worse than it is normally. Ow! I hate... And that's a loading screen. That's the only random loading screen in the game. Yeah, anytime you pass this waterfall, you go through a loading screen. I'm getting very frustrated. There's a dude there. Don't care. Jump past that, go up here. I don't know where I'm going. I just want to do something before I end the episode, because... yeah, this episode hasn't been going well. Oh, there's a chest here. Huh. I didn't know that thing spawned in before you do the thing. I don't think it's supposed to, because the other one doesn't.
Wow, that's one big fish, but it looks like it's sleepy.
Thank you. At last, I'm free.
May I ask you something?
What is it, dear?
You said this place was also cursed by evil pig magic. If so, there should be an evil pig back here somewhere. Do you know anything about this?
We'll need to wake the giant fish, the guardian deity of the water temple.
So this thing is a god.
Pretty hard task right now. To wake up the giant fish, I'll need my heart. But when the water pigs shut me away, they took that too. What? You aren't actually planning to go look for it, are you? Thank you so much. But do be careful. When they took the harp from me, I watched them disassemble it into 4 parts. They took the harp's right side, the harp's left side, the high-pitched pearl, and the low-pitched pearl. They threw the pieces in the air and they landed somewhere within the area. When they took the harp from me, I watched them
Yeah, okay, blah, 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 blah. By the way, if you talk to her immediately after rescuing her, she tells you all this, and then if you come up here, she just says, the giant fish won't wake without my harp. That seems like a thing, but we can't do anything about it right now. So yeah, I got the pearl, even though I, stupid random loading screen. Even though I didn't know about the harp yet. And the reason that bothers me is because... Give me a sec. This doesn't spawn until after you find out you need the harp. Although I guess even if you talk to her and she tells you you need the harp, it still doesn't spawn. So it doesn't spawn until she's out of the room, not upon the appearance of the quest. That's fair, I guess. I guess. Let's see what else is here. I think it's possible to not be able to get up here if you hit this thing at a low enough point, but I could be wrong. Ba-do-ba-doo. Oh, hey, you!
Hey, you're the boy who found my cog. We meet again. In looking at that cog, I remembered this big crag.
I saw 3 big holes somewhere. Oh, this cog is the one.
That wasn't a voice acting error. That's a... I don't know what the heck Zippo is talking about right now. I feel like this has to be a massive translation issue. Because if it doesn't make sense even in the Japanese version, I don't know what the devs were doing. Like, I literally have no idea what Zippo's even trying to say right now. Especially in response to what he says.
Right, the round cog. But as you can see, I need 3 more.
I feel like if you take out Zippo's line, and then take out the round cog at the top of this line, this entire scene makes infinitely more sense. So, what the heck?
Beneath us lies the Manita Tunnel. Turning this crank pulls it up. That's what Wynn said, anyway.
So did Wynn invent the Manita Tunnel? Or did he just invent a crank that pulls it up? And it's always been there.
The Manita Tunnel? When?
It's a strange tunnel where the people who pass through shrink in size. Wynn made the mechanism for it, but forgot to make enough cogs.
Okay, so did he make the tunnel, or did he make the...
We have one here, but where are the others?
And by the way, no, that doesn't break my rules, because we're basically at the end of the game right now. Okay, I think this is the thing where you can actually lock yourself out of it going forward if you hit them in the wrong place. But I did not. A hole in the shape of a pig nose. Okay. Not going in there. Oh. What's that? Okay, there is something up there. Where am I going. I didn't mean to grab you, but that's fine. I'm at the end of the game. It's about time for me to actually start doing the side stuff. The reason this video is still going is because I hoped to get to the end, to the point where I can start going back and doing the side stuff I've deliberately been avoiding all this time. But, it's already gone on too long. So I'll just show you what happens if you go here. And it's the hole behind a waterfall we saw at the start of the game. And if you go further, that's an evil pig gate. We're not doing that right now. You can't go through this hole. It just shows you've wrapped around. Is there a map? No. No. See, the first game had a map that I didn't know about until someone XX told me. But this one doesn't even try to have a map, so why does it try to make it seem like I've wrapped around the whole continent? I'm sorry. I'm very salty for no particular reason right now. It's just this place. As I was saying at the start, I don't hate the water temple, but it's definitely my least favorite part of the game. But this video's gone on long enough. Sorry, it's just been me moaning and groaning the whole time. But hopefully next time we actually get to going back to the stuff I've been skipping and seeing if I can find other ways of doing things in a different order that might lead to something or not. Maybe we're just going to proceed to just playing the game normally pretty soon here. But either way, thank you so very much for watching if you did. I really do appreciate it, especially when I get grumpy like this. And I look forward to seeing you next time.